Alright, welcome back to the channel. I know it's a little bit dark, but it's overcast this morning, and that's why it looks darker than it should. But I'm testing a theory. Today's the second day in a row that I've fished, so the sleep deficit is adding up. Okay, I can see some bait on the surface. That's a good sign. So if you pay attention, about 90% of mine, 95, maybe more than that, 95% of my fishing takes place in a creek, in creeks. Not the same creek, different creeks. And technically, I am still in a creek. I'm just out at the mouth of the creek where it opens up into more open water. Last time I fished, I caught quite a few, or I caught more on top water, and I'm kind of thinking it's maybe the fish are more oh, there he is. I think my theory is correct. Ooh, it's a nice one too. Nice spot. Nice way to start it off. And this is exactly why I wanted to come back out this morning to test my theory. There hasn't been a whole lot of topwater fish back in the creek. And I'm thinking a lot of them are more out towards the mouth of the creek here. Boy, conditions are perfect. Doesn't mean I'm gonna catch them, but I was the only truck at the boat ramp this morning, which is the way I like it. There's another. He's just a little guy. Not that little, but little spotty. Well, that's two. It's a little warmer this morning than it was yesterday. There he is. Not a big one, but it's another topwater fish. Whoa. He's just a little guy. It's interesting. They are more out here. If you can see this reef marker here, there's a kind of a shallow underwater island here. Okay, now I've come further back in the creek just to see. I see a lot of bait on the surface. up around the corner here. Kind of positioning my boat so I can get a cast underneath this cable. It's exactly where I wanted to cast it. There he is. Ooh, it's a better fish. I barely have him hooked. That's good thing I got him in when I did. A little bit better fish. And this is where I saw all that bait on the surface. So I'm thinking there's going to be some fish feeding. There was one, anyway. This is another one of those areas that has overhanging limbs that hang over the water. That's always a good spot to catch a topwater fish. There he is. This fish hit it funny, but oh, it's a largemouth, and it's a funky shaped one. One of them funky shaped largemouths, but it's not a bad fish. See how that works with the overhanging limbs? Man, that fish, I thought it was going to be just tiny the way it hit it. There's a lot of bait back here in the creek. So I'm going to experiment a little bit here. Oop. Not sure if I just got bit or not. I did. The old jig and fluke. Not a bad fish either. I'll take it. If you watch my channel, you've seen me catch a lot of fish on this. Just a jig head and a fluke. Man, I love catching them this way. Hopefully there's more than one. I do better with this in the cooler months, but it's always worth a shot. Oh, I had him. You son of a gun, you. Someone has planted some brush on this point. It's completely unnecessary. I wish they wouldn't do it. You don't need the brush. There we go. Oh, he came off. That was a decent largemouth. Man, I have lost my share in the last few trips. It's part of fishing though. You're gonna lose some. Huh. I got some huge schools of bait right out in front of me. I'd like to have landed him. I got so much bait underneath the boat, my fish finder's not reading right. We're getting close to the time of year this is really going to start working good. I can't wait. There we go. Oh, it's a stud. Nice one. Fishing the old black and blue jig. Nice. That's a football right there. That fish took it and ran with it. Since my topwater died down, it's been tough fishing again. I'm fishing an underwater. There's a rock ledge that comes out on this flat. Man, that felt good. You can always catch fish on a jig. Another jig fish. It's a largemouth. Not a bad largemouth. On the old jig. Boy, I caught him out of deep water. The old jig is hard to beat. I'm using a 1/4 ounce jig, so it's a jig that I make. It's a dark green pumpkin, black, and blue. That's the colors. There we go. Little largemouth, really little, on the jig and fluke. And I missed one right before I caught that one. I'll take him. All right, thanks for tuning in. I did okay considering, you know, September is always the slowest month of the year. Glad to see some topwater fish. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. And I will see you next time.